Hey, this week on Don't Wait Daddy, we're playing Don't Break the Ice.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's my question.
The game is Don't Break the Ice, Joe.
Why?
and you just breaking the ice.
Scott's hammering technique
Damn,
is on
Scott,
point, dude.
Look at his eyes, bro. He is like focused, laser focused.
Call me friggin' Exxon because I'm taking out the ice caps, man. Well, here's the thing.
Well, the thing about this game is that it kind of sucks.
Yes, bro. Hey, take it out. Take it out on the ice. Hey, don't take it out on the man. Take it out on the ice. Like, don't take it out on the man.
I ain't
take
doing
it
it.
out
It's
on
not
the
my
ice.
game. Wow, fun facts about Philip.
Dude, I want to read these fun facts. His favorite family members?
His mom and his dad.
His uncle Steve and his aunt Arctica. Now, you'll never guess his favorite breakfast, though.
Ass.
It's ass! Welcome to Don't Wait Daddy, a podcast where 330-somethings play nostalgic children's board games. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eichenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, what it
Yo.
How's it going? How you guys doing?
You know, where it's going.
What are you gonna say? Were you gonna say recording a pod?
Recording a pod.
That's what I'm doing today. Currently. Well, you know what? Right off the top, not to be a bummer, but a bit of unfortunate news
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Norm Mcdonald passed away.
Yeah.
One of the greatest to ever do it. Funny man.
I've been watching a lot of his SNL stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, for some reason I watched, like, his segment on Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
He
Who
was
was it?
just-
Burt Reynolds?
No, I'm sorry, that wasn't the SNL. It was like real with Regis Philbin.
Oh, he
And-
was.
He was on. No, there wasn't.
I thought it was an SNL sketch.
Yeah.
No, he was.
I-
As Norm Macdonald was on.
Yeah.
It. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He almost got. He had the question for a milli correct, but backed out. He wasn't confident.
Damn.
Really?
He wasn't confident. He could have gone there.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
he got,
either.
He got $500,000 for some charity. It's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I definitely spent a lot of time just like watching his talk show clips and stuff, and I don't know.
Dude, if
So
you watch,
good on
if you-
Conan. Like every
Yeah.
time he was on Conan,
Yeah, funny as hell.
so good. And then obviously like the roast of Bob
The
Saget.
legendary Comedy Central roast of Bob Saget.
dude, I don't remember that. I gotta watch that again.
I remember watching it with Joe.
Yeah.
Do you remember watching it together, like in the basement of Lorraine?
Yes,
And
and
the
we were
big-
like, "What the hell is going?"
We were confused for like a second. I think everyone watching is confused for a second, and then just even his best friends who were up there, like Bob Saget for a second is like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then they all just kind of it clicks for everyone. It's just so good.
Yeah,
Was he like the first person to roast him
no,
on the roast, or was he the first person to like really let it?
he was. His
Lean
thing
into
was
him.
that he was doing like old, like first half of the
Yes,
20th
I guess he was
century
doing like
jokes.
the 1920s roast.
Really?
Like he, I mean, the big one. I don't know. Say it, Joe. Like he
Say
says
it.
about Greg Giraldo.
Oh yeah, he's like he's got the eyes of an eagle, the wisdom of an owl, and something else. The grace of a swan. This man is for the birds.
Yeah, like that. Like it's so ridiculous. And then I think Cloris Leachman's there, who's like just famously old, and he just says he's like Cloris Leachman. People say you're over the hill, but I wouldn't say that. You'll never be over the hill. Not in the car you drive. Like it's just so like while everyone else is literally like Cloris Leachman, your pussy stinks.
Yeah.
he said like he goes up there and says that. Like it's just. Norm Macdonald at that roast is so funny. It's one of my favorite. I mean, it's got to be my favorite roast thing of all time. That and Andy Samberg at the roast of James Franco are my two favorites.
Andy Samberg's roast is
Wow.
very reminiscent of that, but
It's sad. I mean, it's
RIP.
2 weeks ago for
Yeah.
people listening.
Yeah, this will
it
have
happened
been
2 weeks
dated,
ago, but we had to talk about it.
Had to talk
R.I.P. to the
about it.
Mans.
The Mans.
He's so funny.
Funny as hell. One of my favorite comedians. We mentioned him a few times on the pod in the earlier episodes. I know.
Yes, we
We
did.
have-
We were
God.
talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, a segment that we'll probably never do.
We'll
again.
never get to it,
Right?
but-
We'll probably never do that segment.
I don't know what
again.
segment you're talking about.
Yeah,
But yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
On to less somber news.
Which I've been doing this week.
I mean, I've been getting into the older Marvel comics, like
Yeah.
from the like. I have a Marvel Unlimited subscription. I just decided why not. It's like $10 a month or whatever.
nice.
But like you have access to all the Marvel comics. I think Bruno, you might have had it before.
I still have it. Yeah.
So I'm just reading like old You still have it? I mean, it's
have
cool. I'm
No, I
reading
still
like
have that
old
subscription.
like Fantastic Four and Hulk and Thor and Ant-Man and Spider-Man and stuff.
Dude.
It's corny as hell, and it's funny because
That's why
like
it's good though.
that's why it's good. But half the time they're fighting like cosmic threats or like aliens or criminals or whatever, and the other half the time they're fighting communism. It's
Yeah, bro.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you gotta freaking fight those red commies. dude.
The Reds, them damn commies. It's funny because like I'm reading Thor and like there's just clips of Thor just like fighting for the U.S. government, fighting the commies and the Reds,
Freaking
like
commies,
A
dude.
god.
a god, a Norse god. Like that's corny as hell,
That's
man.
I mean
That is
that's
pretty
funny. I think I was reading a lot of when I had that the Marvel Unlimited. I was reading a lot of old Spider-Man. I think we were talking about it.
Yes.
But like I just remember like he fights like this man who can fly around. Because Vulture's very early on. And
Yeah.
Sandman is crazy.
Yeah.
A lizard like it's crazy. And then and then in one episode for some reason it's these robots made by the Russians. I swear like I don't know if the Russians or Germans. I can't remember. But like these foreigners made this robot because they were going to hack into something with this robot. And Spider-Man fights a robot like literally like a big clunky. Drawn in the 60s
Yeah.
robot, just
Yeah.
like looks terrible, and Spider-Man's fighting him like with
Dude. They're also the Hulk is fighting communists. The Hulk, like the Hulk can speak in full sentences, coherent sentences. He has a personality. He's like he the U.S. government's after him, but sometimes they have to band together to fight against the commies. It's
Wow.
the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life,
wild.
dude.
I mean,
think
they were like cultural superheroes. It wasn't just like fun stuff, but it was social commentary. At the time, you know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
realize how much of it was just like American propaganda.
like Captain America. Yes, obviously
makes sense,
he exists, but it's like the Hulk is a big green like gamma radiation monster. Like it just doesn't make
Why
sense.
does he care about communism?
Yeah, he's big and green,
He
but
has his own issues.
he bleeds red, white, and blue.
There we go.
That's
Perfect.
Great.
You've been reading anything this week?
Speaking of reading, which I have not done, I don't know. This could probably get cut, but in order for me to explain it, I got turned on to this book series by a friend, Rob, and it's super fun book series. So the premise, I think it's the premise is this guy. He's kind of a nerdy guy. He's like pouring around in some computer files, and he finds like the source code of the world. He goes on and finds this file, and he like searches for his name, and he finds his name, and he sees like a height thing, and it's
Whoa.
like it's like 5'11", and then he changes it to like 6'2",
Hell
and
yeah.
he grows
Whoa.
to 6'2".
Why wouldn't he
Hell
go
yeah.
for
And then he's
6'4"?
He
didn't want to be
As
like
long as you're over
yeah.
6 feet,
Yeah, as long as you're-
you'll get swiped right on
Yeah.
Tinder. So that's all I'm concerned about.
But like, so he like discovers all these things. Like he can go back in time. He
hell?
can like just by changing lines of code.
Cool.
He like makes a little app where he can like float basically, and he's got access to his bank account. He just like puts like $10,000 in his bank account, and it just appears out of nowhere.
That's wild.
Super
Whoa.
cool. And he's like, he gets in a little bit of trouble.
You know,
because of
I was
that.
going to say he's going to get in
He
over
gets
his
in a little bit of
head. He's
trouble.
going to bite off a little more than he can chew, I bet.
okay, and the character is like, okay, I gotta get out of here, and I gotta go to a time where like magic is okay, and like nothing else, nobody would be too suspicious, but I can still do some cool stuff,
Yeah.
and be like a magician, like a wizard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes back to medieval England, like the 1500s, and he discovers that there are a bunch of other people who have done the exact same thing.
Oh, that's funny as
Like
hell.
a bunch of other people that does, and so he's like around with a bunch of other people who like are computer nerds, but to these medieval people, they're wizards who can like fly and shoot fireballs and like teleport and stuff. It's really really good.
That's kind of cool.
It's just
what is
kinda-
it called?
It's called the first. It's by Scott Meyer.
Do you like it because you got the same name?
Yeah, it's by the
Okay.
same name. I wouldn't have. The second book is called
Unrelated. What toilet paper do you use?
Scott.
Okay.
The first book is called Off to Be the Wizard, and I'm on the second book right now. It's called Spell or High Water. It's really good.
That
Whoa.
sounds cool.
By
How
Scott
long are
Meyer.
these books? Like the
It's like
audio
10
book.
hours.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
And,
doing
not
audiobooks.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
pouring through them, dude. Because like
I have
my
all these
work,
Audible credits that I need to use.
dude. This is really good. It's just a little fun story, and it's pretty fun. It's a good time.
It was a good fun
Yeah.
times.
Nice
Marino,
fun
what have you
time.
been up to?
No, I mean, you know what's weird? As you were talking about like going to code and shit like that,
Yeah.
it reminded me of Free Guy. I saw Free Guy this past weekend.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to talk about it. Joe already talked about Free Guy.
Did you like it?
How'd you like it?
I had a lot of thought. Like I was watching it, and like I had it like 6 times. I was just like, that's not how any of this works. Like,
No.
I don't know shit about video games and how making video games. I'm like, you can't just do live updates to an MMO.
You can't.
The live updates to an MMO had me just rolling my eyes. But anyway, I don't know. It was
That
just
shit at the end where they had all the different IP, though.
I thought it was cool.
Hey, come
You
on,
thought that was
guys.
cool?
No spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. It kind of is.
It's kind
No,
of.
I'm not
But
gonna-
was your
I'm not
audience cheering? Probably not, right?
No, but your audience. Oh, that's what you're saying. Your audience. Oh my
when they
fucking
did when
God.
they did the thing, I'm like, oh, come on, guys.
What was
Well,
the thing?
I don't want to say.
No,
it.
I guess you can't say it.
I think someone. I think I started. A person, few people down from me gasped. They're like, but I did like a. Oh fuck! Like I just kind of let up an oh fuck.
You said
I said no, not like a oh fuck. I was more like oh fuck, but like under my breath. There wasn't a lot of people in the theater.
Yeah.
That movie's been out for like a month when I saw it.
I rolled my eyes when I saw this shit.
Yeah, I mean
like,
it
"Ah,
was
come on."
cool. It
It was cool.
was cool. I mean, beyond that though, I mean, I went to a concert this past weekend.
Cool.
I saw Manchester Orchestra, one of my favorite bands. It was very fun, very good.
Nice.
Who gives a shit?
don't.
I mean, that's it. What else did I do?
I don't know, man.
I mean, we got some stuff coming up though, right?
Oh, yeah,
guys?
podcast news.
Podcast
Yeah.
news.
Podcast news coming in hot.
I guess we're currently in mid-September. It's September 15th today.
As of the release of this episode,
Yeah.
we're in very late September.
We're in very late September, so in October we're gonna get a little scary, a little spooky.
In Spooktober.
Spooktober, maybe,
We've got a special thing planned for you guys. It's Come on, guys. It's
maybe.
Spooktober.
I don't know if I
doesn't
like.
like it.
Spooky Board Fangs month.
That
Does
sucks.
game sound like fangs?
Board things, whatever.
Board, but board is spelled. Oh, never mind.
Board game.
Ooh, that's actually
Board,
good.
yes.
Board game month.
No.
I don't know. Cocktober. Well, we'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
We're gonna be playing. Spooky themed board games, murder, spooky things like that.
Ghosts.
For the 4 Wednesdays in October, we'll be releasing spooky games.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of spooky segments. I think we're going to have a couple guests in October.
Ooh, some scary guests.
The scariest of guests.
Spooky guests.
Dude, I'm kind of like I'm a little scared thinking about it right now.
Like a ghost.
Oh no! If we have a ghost on, I'm gonna be so scared. I'm not gonna be here for that episode, guys. I'm sorry. I will not.
Ghost
be
comes
recording.
into here?
Dude. If I see a ghost, I better not see Frankenstein either. If I see,
Yeah, you're done. I mean,
Do you mean Frankenstein's monster?
yeah, Joe, come on.
no, I mean Frankenstein, the doctor himself. Okay, I'm not afraid of a monster. I'm afraid of the friggin' fucked up mind that would even concoct such a creature. I don't want to be.
You know what?
I don't.
Frankenstein is a little bit like he's a little bit like Rick. He's a little bit like Rick
Dude,
Sanchez, isn't he?
he's a little bit like Rick Sanchez.
I know. We
He's a
bring
little
him up
twisted. He's a little
he's a
sick
li-
and twisted.
Dude, it's a crazy experiment that just goes wrong.
Wait,
He's
because
a
Morty
little
is kind of like Igor, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Dang, that's good.
Well,
Oh man,
Yeah, so stay tuned.
It'll be-
We're going to be dropping some episodes, our regular
regular
schedule.
days, but it'll be themed.
So I mean,
Yeah.
our podcast is gonna get spookier, chilling. The weather's gonna get a little colder, chilling.
Yeah, a little icy, little.
Icy, huh?
I want to put on a jacket.
It's getting a little brisk. It's getting a little icy around here. And guess what? We just played.
We played a game this week that's called "Don't Break the Ice." I did it.
Marino. Okay,
Marino
okay.
did it.
Can this
Wow.
this episode needs a special asterisk?
Hang on. let me take my sommelier's cap off.
Oh, Scott.
And
No,
bequeath it.
Scott.
no.
Look, it's about time, and also the crown and the cape that goes along with it,
Marino?
and the special shoes too. It's about time you put on the Segway
The Segway Smiley
shoes.
sneakers.
Yeah, the Segway.
The
Smiley
Segway sneaks.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. I'm giving these back after this episode.
They look good
Okay.
on you, Marino.
Yeah,
they
thanks,
look
bro.
great.
You wear well.
Thank you.
You do.
But yeah,
Oh my
we
goodness.
played Don't Break the Ice.
Don't Break the Ice, which is
Marino's favorite game
Marino's favorite game
so far.
Hey, don't tell the people I love this.
Not to be confused
loves
with
it, dude.
Thin Ice. If you think that this is Thin Ice, you're absolutely wrong. That is a totally different game,
And it's the last time we're going to mention it.
and it's the last time we're going to mention it. However, they both do have penguins on the box currently, so I can see where confusion would come.
He's got a top hat on.
Who's got a top hat on?
The Thin Ice. We have the Thin Ice box near here because we have all these board games. But
Oh.
the Thin Ice penguin has a top hat on.
Yeah, this penguin, Philip the penguin, I think was his name. He does not have a top hat. He's
No top hat currently.
not as fancy as Philip. He's a little whatever.
He's just a regular guy.
He's a regular guy.
Regular guy.
He doesn't need to put on airs. What's the Thin Ice penguin's name? Friggin' Felipe. It's probably Felipe. Fancy as
yeah,
penguin.
fancy dude.
Charles.
Maybe. That's a fancy name too. But Don't Break the Ice. It was released in 1969.
Hang on, wait. Nice.
Nice.
By Shaper Toys. It's a tabletop game for 2 to 4 players, which
Really?
is not
What?
I guess we didn't. I mean, maybe you can take turns. I guess.
What's it say on the
Which
box?
is news to me based on the way we played in the instructions.
Yeah.
It does say 2 to 4 players.
Wow,
does.
we're dumb.
Okay.
We
Was there
only
something in
played
the
a 2-player.
instructions?
I didn't see anything in the instructions about.
I
I guess
didn't
we
read
could have
the
just passed the
instructions.
hammer around and it could have been 3 people.
You know
That's
what?
dumb.
You could have done. That's probably what it was. You can pass the hammer around.
That's funny that no one read we didn't read the box.
But Shaper Toys, it was a game and toy company founded in 1949 by a mailman turned toy developer named William Herbert Shaper in Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
I mean, that's a classic career change. Like
Dude.
mailman to toy designer. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the mailman to toy designer pipeline goes a lot deeper than you think.
And he lived in Minnesota.
And he lived in
With
Minnesota.
a lot of lakes and it's very cold
It's
up
very
there.
cold like Minnesota.
He probably broke through some ice
He
sometimes.
probably went ice fishing.
Probably,
Oh, he's for sure an ice fisherman.
you can connect all the
Yeah,
dots. You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what's funny about that actually is his first. Well, okay, so his first game was Cootie, which we're kind of all familiar
Cootie,
with.
yeah.
But
Oh.
he made Cootie, and not to step on if we ever do Cootie, but the Cootie episode's toes. He made Cootie out of fishing lures. So
What?
maybe he was an ice fisherman.
Yeah,
I don't know.
interesting.
But
Yeah, dude was definitely.
he was
yeah,
definitely
come on.
fishing on ice. But Shaper Toys also created classic games like Don't Spill the Beans, Ants in the Pants, Cooties. They're all Cooties games, like when we knew
okay.
them in the 90s. If you saw the boxes, the kind of the artwork and the branding and everything all look the same.
Yeah.
It was Cooties. The original little guy on the Don't Break the Ice game was a fisherman.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was William Herbert Shaper.
it was
Dude,
himself.
that's crazy.
Dude, that might have been him. When we were kids growing up, it was a little polar bear guy ice skating, and
It was a polar bear when we were kids.
yeah, a purple polar bear. Now it's a little penguin guy named Philip the Penguin.
That's awesome.
Was it a polar bear when I played? I mean,
It must have been. If you played the one in the 90s that had the vertical box, like the tower box, that kind of
Yeah.
like Jenga tower shape.
Okay, wait. Hold up.
Yeah.
Back up for a second. I got
backing up.
questions about not Philip,
William.
but William.
William Herbert Shaper.
So he was Don't Break the Ice and Cooties out of fishing lures, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like his games are autobiographical, maybe a little bit. He probably at some point had ants in his pants.
So you think this man had cooties?
he had cooties.
Well, no, he said Cooties. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could've
Cooties
had
is made out of
Cooties.
fishing
This
lures.
man
but-
also, he probably is spilling beans all the time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude was like, you know how they say it, like loose lips sink ships.
yeah.
I guess.
Who says that?
People say that in
People
like
say
World
it,
Wars and
you
stuff,
know?
like submarine talk. But
Yeah.
this man, you don't want to hand him a can of beans because
No, he's gonna spill
that's going to
that,
be
dude.
on the floor next thing you know.
Fucking Butterfingers. Butterfinger Bill.
Wow.
After a series of mergers and acquisitions, though, as we all know, Don't Break the Ice is now a Hasbro game.
There it is.
Tale as old as time.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
The gameplay has pretty much remained the same. It's a pretty popular game. There's been like mathematical analysis, like Amy
Ooh.
Hung and Austin Uden of Duane University published an analysis of Don't Break the Ice in the Rose-Hulman Undergraduate Mathematics Journal. Didn't
hell
bother to
yeah,
read
dude.
it, but they did some real big brain math science nerd Rick Sanchez stuff.
Whoa.
Wow. On this game?
On this game, dude.
That's wild.
It wasn't that long of a journal. I mean, I guess it was a paper in a journal, so it was like only a 13-pager, if you can believe it. I didn't read any of it though.
Jeez.
There are many knockoffs on Amazon with like pentagons or hexagons instead of the square that we know.
Interesting.
And of which there is a Paw Patrol variant.
Oh yeah.
And there's,
Really?
Yeah. and
Marshall and
I don't
the
really
other
watch Paw Patrol. I'm not familiar
Bro, I'm
with
on
them.
that
Scott,
Paw Patrol.
are you familiar with Paw Patrol?
Yeah, dude. Paw Patrol's pretty cool.
Why do kids like Paw Patrol? I feel like it's always like every kid likes Paw
It's like
Patrol.
pro
Wow,
cop
dude,
propaganda,
are we-
man. I don't know, man.
You're towing the line with kids these days.
Kids these days?
You're really.
What's up with kids these days?
You're,
There's also a frozen version of Don't Break the Ice, obviously. I guess we never. I mean, that's history, but we should talk about the game itself.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Scott, do you want to talk about the game?
Sure. I can talk about it.
Guess gameplay and
I
whatnot.
do. Yeah, there's a raised platform with cubes. How many cubes would you say? What was it?
like 6 by 6?
Yeah, 6 by 6.
Is it 6 by 6?
36 cubes. A few, or like 32 with one cube being 4. I don't know how many that is.
Yeah, that sounds about
Oh,
right.
right.
But so there's these cubes that you kind of slot in, and they kind of wedge in to each other, and then you put Philip on his little stand, and then you just take turns hitting each cube out, and you just pick one cube, you hit it until it falls through this raised platform, and you keep going until somebody hits the cube out that makes Philip fall through the ice.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
pretty
pretty
simple.
much the game. Yeah.
If I it's kind of similar in nature to Jenga in a way.
Yeah.
Where you're like removing moving one piece at a time
Yeah.
and just trying not to be the person to fuck everything up.
Right.
Which I guess leads me to the have we either any of you guys played this game?
Marino?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't. I hardly remember this game. I only know the name. Don't Break the Ice, and maybe I only know that name because someone said that to me once.
Yeah.
For all I know, I mean, I don't. I never played this game. Seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe, but maybe I've seen it in pop culture or something like that. But
Yeah.
man, I never played it. I don't remember ever playing it. You guys both were like, we'll play Don't Break the Ice, and I'm like, that's a game, I guess.
I think
That is a game.
I think people maybe do confuse this with Thin Ice.
Ice, yeah,
I know
sure.
we've got some people have confused it with Thin Ice. I think there might have been some discussion earlier on when we were just deciding the games to play. They're very similar. I mean, you like walk not similar games because I have never played Thin Ice, but you walk down the aisle, you see two iced themed board games with penguin like funny little penguins on them. I can see I can get confused. They have the same word in the
right
in the name.
Both ice.
Both
ice, baby.
Ice baby. I've never played this game.
No.
I feel like I've kind of always wanted to play this game, or I think by the time I realized this game was a thing, I was too old to play this game because it's a baby ass game. And I remember being like in second or third or fourth grade being like, I kind of want to play Don't Break the Ice, but I don't want people to know that I want to play Don't Break the Ice.
It's like admitting you watch Barney.
Yeah, it's like admitting, no, I don't watch Barney or Blue's Clues.
Or Paw Patrol.
Hey, is anyone else a millennial? Hashtag tears. Hashtag Steve didn't have to do this to us. Hashtag Gryffindor. Anyone?
Who cried?
Oh, not me.
Not me. I'm just kidding. I cried. I didn't cry. I got emotional. I may have welled up a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Only
because
because he was saying some shit that was like untrue. He's like, "Look what everything you've accomplished," and I'm like, "Fuck
haven't
off,
done shit.
Fuck off, Steve. I haven't done shit."
He should have.
I have a podcast.
Yeah, that's nothing.
He should have talked about real stuff the millennials are going through, like eating ass and friggin' I don't know,
Trying to join the workforce.
pains.
trying to join the workforce
Yeah.
and getting
Buying
fired,
a house.
buying a house, STDs, stuff like that.
Student loans.
He did talk about student
Did he?
loans.
Oh.
He said the word student
He
loans.
talked about student loans, but
I started watching that, and then I was like, I have no frame of reference
Yeah.
for this.
oh yeah, you never had
'Cause
cable. And
I
you
didn't
never
have
saw
cable
it.
as
Oh,
a
you didn't have
kid.
cable.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Tell me something.
As somebody who was a fan of Blue's Clues
yeah.
as a youth, yeah, I mean the thing was it was just Steve saying some shit. we all knew where he went. There was a whole MTV like friggin'
Yeah.
thing like 15 years ago. Like, where did Steve go? Yo, he went to school. To join a band and shit.
Steve did like a TED Talk
out.
kind of thing in like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That like for some reason I don't know if nobody watched it or what, but remember there was that rumor Steve fucking killed himself.
Yeah, there was a rumor that he fucking
It
off
was like,
himself.
oh, Steve from Blue's Clues had to
Wow.
leave because he killed himself. Like, what? He's literally in the last episode saying he's going to college.
Yeah.
When he went, he knew he was going to kill himself, so he did a whole last final farewell episode.
Wow.
And it's like, it's so weird. No, it was like either he killed himself or he overdosed.
He OD'd,
there was,
yeah,
there
those-
was two like weird,
I
like
kind of remember
rumors.
those rumors.
There was like, yeah, it was like the big blues. But then 10 years ago, he did like not a TED Talk, but like a thing where he just talked at like a college campus, and he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm Steve from Blue's Clues. Here's some weird shit that's happened to me since being on that show. I did not overdose and kill myself." Like,
Oh, I remember
Wow.
that. There was like a whole MTV news campaign too when I used to watch MTV, and like where he I think was in college and like joined a band and he was doing music stuff, and yeah, I don't know this. I guess the timing is right with everything. We're all a little emotional.
It was a 25th anniversary.
I guess the
Yeah, that
25th
too.
anniversary. So
Wow, 25th anniversary. So that came out when I was 6.
yeah,
dude, we were
So-
babies.
we were Blue's Clues age.
Yeah.
Really? I feel like it was younger.
Not
My brother was saying the same thing. I was talking to him about that because we were talking about the Steve thing, and he was saying like, "Oh, you were probably too old for Blue's Clues." I'm like, I was 6 when it started. Actually, it was 96 when it started. I think late 96.
I was in
Yeah.
kindergarten.
I was 5.
Bro,
Like,
I remember going to
That's beneath
back
me.
when Subway had their kids meals toys and stuff, getting like Blue's Clues kids meals toys from Subway.
Wow.
The only time I really went to Subway willingly. What were we talking about?
I think we were talking about Don't Break the Ice.
Don't break the ice. This game though, it looked cool as hell. I remember the entire collection of Cooties games looked so cool because they're just so colorful. The boxes,
Yeah.
like the ants in the pants, the Don't Spill the Beans, the Cooties, Don't Break the Ice. I wanted nothing more as a kid than to play these games.
Really?
Never played any of these.
Wow.
Never
Weird.
played Don't Break the Ice.
I don't remember the weird artwork you're talking about and how cool these were. I don't remember that, and also I didn't play any of these. On top of that,
Yeah.
I don't know. How did I miss all this?
I mean, they were very colorful. I definitely played this a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
I must have had like a very early '90s version of this and Cooties because I remember playing this a lot. I mean, it's a fun little dexterity game, so I feel like it's great for like young kids. You know,
Yeah.
it's, what is it? Ages
3 to 6.
3 to 6.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're
a
pushing
little
that
past
a little bit. But no, I enjoyed playing this. I remember this game a lot more than Cooties because I can't even fathom what that game was about.
What are
Cooties
these
What did you
games?
do?
I don't even know Cooties. And we were talking about this a little bit, but
Yeah.
is Cooties a game or is it just a fun little toy? I don't even know.
I think there was a game component, but I don't remember. I mean, like similarly, like this has a game component, but as a 3-year-old, it's probably like, you know, you just kind of hit the things and
As a 3-year-old, though, I would love this shit, dude.
yeah.
It kind of is fun for a kid.
It's a pretty fun game, but yeah, I did play this a lot as a kid, and I remember being excited about it. But the gameplay is almost identical to how it was as a kid.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the
not much
gameplay
has
hasn't
changed.
changed
Yeah.
since it came out in the 60s. I mean, the box looks completely different.
Yeah.
You never would have, if not, were not for the name of the game, you would not guess that it's the same game.
Yeah, honestly, like when you got this, I was a little disappointed. Like, seeing this more. So we just got this from.
we just
Target.
got. I went and bought this
Yeah.
today from Target.
So seeing this, I mean, like, even though the gameplay hasn't changed, definitely like the theming has changed a lot.
Sure.
And I feel like it's just, I don't know.
Well,
it's
like you guys said, I mean, there's a penguin and he has a name, and there's a penguin and his name. What's his name? Philip.
Philip.
So before we said it was a polar bear, maybe in the 90s.
Yeah,
and then before then it was an ice fisherman.
It was an ice fisherman.
I think now they're leaning out of the gameplay,
Mm-hmm.
and they're leaning more into, hey, it's Philip, and quite literally, Joe is showing us an old box.
Okay, yeah.
There's actually a
of
play
Don't Break
school
the
game.
Ice. Oh,
I don't remember that version. I think I had
Oh.
an older version than that. Maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah.
That's the version I'm familiar with. But I'm sorry, Rena, what are you saying?
so, no. I was going to say like this game is like. It revolves around Philip a lot. I think
Yeah.
you kind of just have to have fun with that because
Right.
literally I have the rules in my hand. The front part is kind of like get the game ready like this, set it up. That's half of it. And then the back is like kind of explaining the gameplay. But A whole half page is fun facts about Philip.
It's flavor text.
Dude,
I love games with flavor text.
Philip's got an interesting life. I like
Yeah,
that.
so now there's like lore behind Don't Break the Ice because like this poor Philip that we're breaking the ice and making him sink into the cold water.
Yeah.
He's a penguin. He loves it.
He's a penguin.
But like it tells us his favorite foods, his favorite breakfast, stuff like
Hey.
that. I mean, look, you want to share some of
Who's it?
them?
Oh yeah. So for the listener,
Yeah, break me off a piece of that.
So Philip's favorite breakfast is a nice big bowl of snowflakes.
Of course.
Of course.
What?
Yeah,
There's no calories in that. His favorite game.
penguins eat snow.
His favorite game is not Don't Break the Ice, but it is Freeze Tag.
That's pretty good.
And his I'll just read one more. His favorite family members are his Uncle Steve and his Aunt Arctica. That's pretty good.
That's just legitimately good.
That's funny.
So funny. Antarctica. That's the best one right there.
That's so
Man,
good.
I wonder if there's other like flavor text in the older games.
Like for the
too.
polar bear or the
Yeah.
old ice fisherman, William himself, William
Probably
Shaper.
not.
Shaper or Schaefer? Shaper.
Shaper.
Just flavor text about the creator of the whole game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's talk a little bit about how, us playing it today.
Yeah.
We can even ascribe our ratings if we wanted to because there's like so little to talk about.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, do you have a commercial or something?
I got two things. Okay.
Hit me.
Do it. Sorry.
Do it.
You're good. You're good. I got so I got a commercial, and I don't know if I should play it because it's a Cooties commercial. It's not unlike the Candyland Shoots and Ladders, like Uncle Wiggily commercials that we played early on. It's for Ants in the Pants, Cootie and Spill the Beans, and Don't Break the Ice. However, they literally Don't Break the Ice is referenced at the end, not unlike Uncle Wiggly.
I like Uncle Wiggly, yeah.
Oh,
I
and
can
Uncle
play it.
Wiggly,
I don't
too.
know if it's worth playing it.
I'd do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
do it.
But if we play any of these other games, which I think we should, I don't know if this is going to be redundant or whatever, but
We'll play it every episode.
When your dad was your age, he had ants in the pants.
He did?
Now you've got them.
Wow.
Remember the fun of ants in the pants?
Ants away.
Now you can pass it on to your kids.
My last ant.
Flip all your ants into wind.
You've got ants in the pants.
I do, Grandpa. I really do.
And who could forget, don't spill the beans.
Careful, Grandpa. Don't spill the beans, Grandpa.
Pass on the fun of ants in the pants and don't spill the beans. There's Cootie and Don't Break the Ice, too.
so that's the commercial. It's a very silly commercial. It almost
Dude.
reminds me of like a Mr. Show or early SNL like commercial parody. Just the
Yeah. Dude, what is I felt like it was a pair. I felt like you were tricking us because the grandpa at the beginning is like, "Do you kids want ants in the pants? Because here you go."
Yeah.
You know, your dad had ants in the pants.
Yeah. And now you can't too. And
What?
like, yeah.
And it the music in the background is so goofy.
Yeah, it was reminiscent of that Candyland and
Oh, yeah.
and Shoots and Ladders commercial that we listened to that was from like the 70s.
Yeah.
Like very like weirdly
It's like a flute.
flutes. I was gonna say, yeah. Like it's just like tranquil flutes in the background.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want ants in the pants like your dad? And they're like, yeah, Grandpa. Like it's so weird.
They were playing those games. Those games look cool as hell. Like I want to play the ants in the pants one. You flick ants into pants.
That's pretty funny.
Great.
I want to play that.
That's good.
That's great fun.
I have a game, a commercial rather. I don't know if this is, maybe we'll cut this, but maybe I'll play it. So when I was doing research for Don't Break the Ice for commercials, I landed on this commercial for this game that is not Don't Break the Ice, has nothing to do with Don't Break the Ice, but I thought it was cool enough and it's got a nice little commercial. We'll play it just for content. Maybe we'll cut it if it's not relevant.
Let's do it.
Dare you to cross the river, but there's polar bears over there. Double dare you, polar dare you.
It's chillin', it's polar dare. Cross the river, but beware.
Penguins on ice, very nice.
It's chillin', it's polar dare.
I want a snack. I'm a hungry bear.
It's Polar Dare. Be the first to get all your penguins to safety and you win. Get caught and you start again.
One more ice floe to go.
Surprise!
Look, your mama.
Mama, where?
It's chillin', it's polar dare.
From Milton Bradley.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get you. Look, your mama.
The penguin tricked the polar bear by saying "Yo, mama." Oh,
That's good. And that song slapped.
so that was not Don't Break the Ice. Had nothing to do with Don't Break the Ice.
We should play that game. Though.
I do want
That's
to play
fun.
it
for sure.
because it had penguins in it. That game was called Polar Dare. Had never heard of it until I saw that commercial. Maybe that's a future episode of Don't Wait Daddy.
Maybe,
Get a little
yeah.
sneak peek. It looked actually a lot more fun than Don't Break the Ice.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Jesus.
Anyway, let's get into
talking about
gameplay.
how little fun we had.
Yeah,
playing this.
I'd say
Go
let's
ahead,
just,
Marino.
let's just kind of like give a synopsis of how we felt about it and just give it a rating. Like,
Let's hear it. Marino's already got his arms crossed.
I'm pissed off.
Just angry.
Hey.
Apparently playing a game that's for
I'm
3-year-olds.
30 years old, guys, not 3.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Add a 0 to the end of that, and that's me. This shit was boring. Quite literally, and I say this every episode, like, oh, I have fun playing games with you guys. This shit sucked. The most fun I had was reading the Philip facts.
Yeah.
was reading the facts about Philip. Like, it's just, I mean, if I was a kid, this would be fun. Hitting the ice it's fun that you get to, like, knock a piece of ice with a little hammer. Like, that's fun, I guess. But, man, it was just boring. Don't act like you guys were having fun. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 36 blocks of ice.
Holy
Wow,
shit, bro.
2 out of 36.
That's an indictment on this game. Wow. I have 25 or so years of expectations and hope, just wanting to play this game built up. So when we busted this, I was excited as hell to play this game. When we busted it out of the box, I thought it looked cool. So I'm like, finally, I'm going to play this game. I didn't know what this game was about. It was fun for the very first time. And then afterwards, I lost interest. I did not care whether I lost or won. I was just like, this shit's...
Yep.
It's not fun.
There was a part where, like, literally, like, Joe had other moves, and he just said, fuck it, and just knocked Philip off. Like, we just ended the game.
It's I can definitely see, like, little kids liking it. If I was 3 years old, dude, I'd be friggin' hammering all these cubes, like, till the sun comes down. But as a grown man, nah, man, this is not the game for me. I'll play Polar Dare instead.
All right.
I would
give it a review.
I would give this game 0 out of 2 happy feet. This game gave me no happy feet whatsoever. This penguin's got no feet.
Happy feet.
They're sad
Nothing.
feet.
Oh man.
Very sad feet.
Wow. Man, I mean, I feel like I enjoyed it a lot more than you guys, but probably through nostalgia tinted glasses. Because I just remember playing this a lot. So I was really excited to play this. And I don't know. I mean, it's a little dexterity game. You could probably have, like, if you didn't really enjoy this game, then, like, bad news for anybody excited about a Jenga episode, because it's literally the same thing, or anything else like that.
Well, no. I will say, no, I've played Jenga. I played Jenga 3 weeks ago and had a blast.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's the same type of game. It's like a dexterity game that you're just trying not to...
Yeah, but there's more strategy involved to, like...
Is there?
Maybe more history.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe the inventor of Jenga was like a friggin... He was like a mechanic turned board game player.
I mean, like, games like this, little dexterity games, I feel like they can kind of get grouped together.
Sure.
So I enjoyed it more than you guys, but yeah, after, like, the second time, I was like, okay, I've done this enough.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say, kind of maybe like perfection. I feel like if you have like a bunch of friends as an adult, if you have a bunch of friends and you're drinking and you're like a little inebriated, it might be a fun thing to bust out and like have fun with.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No.
I can. That's insane. Perfection would maybe be. It'd all be a mess
It
for
would be a
inebriated
mess.
adults.
Oh yeah.
I guess you could do Circle of Death instead or something. That'd be more fun.
I mean,
King's Cup.
But like, I feel like we also. I would like to play this with a kid, like my niece and nephew. I would have a blast playing this.
Yeah.
So, the nostalgia and like playing it with kids, that gives a couple bumps in my scorebook.
Okay.
Some bumps, like snow bumps, like some bumps,
some bumps of that
some
goosebumps.
You going skiing, Scott?
Them slopes.
I'm slowly in the slopes.
In the slopes. So I don't know. I'll probably give this. Let's say, I'd say 3 out of 6. Cubes. 3 out of 6.
Just cubes.
Cubes. Yeah.
Like the cubes in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, the new season of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Have you played yet? How is it?
Bad.
Really? Is it worse than Aliens?
I don't know. It's whatever.
Oh.
Damn.
They
got cubes in
the
Fortnite.
outfits. I mean, last season I was excited because I'm trying to get Rick. Like,
Yeah.
let me get this battle pass. The last outfit in this is Carnage.
That looks cool, actually.
So I got a question
But
for
I
you.
have Venom.
Is Fortnite a dead game?
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Is Fortnite overrated, though?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about
Wait,
a film that is overrated.
What's the question? I thought he asked if it was a dead game on that
Where?
on the podcast with the kids.
With the 3 kids? No, they're talking about it's overrated.
Is Fortnite overrated?
Okay, that's it. That's what I was referencing.
But for listeners, anyone curious, last season's theme was aliens. This season's theme is cubes.
Wow.
For Fortnite. So
that's good, dude.
But you said 3 out of 6 cubes.
Yeah, 3 out of 6 cubes. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Right.
So kind of across the board.
Yeah, we're all
kind
over
of,
the place.
We're all over the place. But that's what we thought of Don't Break the Ice. Let us know what you thought. Send us a DM. Send us an email. We actually do have some, I guess, listener feedback. But before I do that, I did have a couple of Amazon reviews. This is something we haven't done in a while.
Yeah.
For this game in particular. So this one is 4 out of 5 stars. I just thought this thing was funny. It's a lot of fun, but the materials are problematic. Now, when I read that, I'm like, are they like these pieces like they crumble or they fall down or are they just like not great? But I'm like, are these pieces like racist or like tweeting on Twitter and about to go on like an uncensored like raw unfiltered?
Yeah, they definitely got banned from Twitter for a week for what they were saying. These pieces.
Here's another one. 3 out of 5 stars. Didn't order a spider. Just like the original, except this one came with a bonus unwanted spider. Brand new, just unopened, and a spider made its home in the corner. I'd give 5 stars because it's just like the one I played as a kid, but I have to deduct stars for the bonus friend. No thanks.
Wait, what was his score?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
He deducted 2 stars because there was
A spider.
Bro, a spider. That's
not part of the game. Look,
terrifying.
okay, if you look on the box,
Speaking of an unwanted friend.
contents, 2 mallets, ice tray legs. There's no spider on the box.
Yeah, dude.
All
I don't
right,
see
all
it.
right. I stand corrected. Can I say something real quick?
Say something
I'm
real
looking
quick.
at the box.
Yeah.
Look at the side of the box. Who are those 2 penguins on the side?
Yeah, that one's definitely a penguin from Madagascar, isn't it?
Well, first of all, they've
if you
created canon now with these penguins.
Check it out.
We know Philip.
These guys are laughing at Philip about to plunge to his death. These penguins,
Oh, wow.
Are they laughing?
they're about to witness
This
a
one looks
murder
like he's-
and laugh.
He's gasping.
Well, that's maybe his best friend, but these guys are just like, "Hey, Philip, you dumb son of a bitch, you're gonna fall in the ice."
it looks like they're more concerned, but maybe I can't really see their facial expressions.
This one's
from here.
dude, like look at them. They're laughing at his misfortune.
Because they know that if he falls in, he's just going to
Oh,
be
they
a
are
penguin in
laughing.
some cold water, and that's fine.
Wow.
No, but you're not supposed to let him because that's too cold even for him.
Oh, this is even colder water.
That's even colder water.
Double cold water, dude. That's rough.
Super cold water. Too cold for a penguin.
Got any other Amazon reviews?
No other Amazon reviews, but across the board, most people either love the game or say it's flimsy. Or people either across the board said these blocks are too easy to knock out, or these blocks are too hard to knock out. So, as far as listener memories are concerned, we did post on social media and asked if anyone played this. A friend of mine, Pat Connolly, on Twitter, said, I had the old version where instead of an ice skating polar bear, which is also an old version at this point, it was just a man sitting as though he'd lost his ice fishing pole and was now resigned to letting the frigid waters take him to end his misery. And he supplied a nice little picture.
Oh,
It looks
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
It's just a little red guy just sitting on ice. And then
Yeah, he's just trapped in the middle,
He's
just
just trapped.
awaiting his,
That's pretty
his
funny.
frigid death.
it sucks. But Maptastic11 on Instagram said, this was the one I played as a kid. Different game, but it was the ice game I remember called Thin Ice, which is a different game, as
We
you
may play
mentioned.
it sometime.
We may play it, but it's another ice themed game with penguins on the box, but it is not Don't Break the Ice.
Right.
A common mistake.
Common mistake.
It's confusing.
I mean, I'm sure I mixed them up too.
Right.
Yeah, so that was all for listener feedback and listener submissions. So thanks everybody for reaching out and telling us about your experience with Don't Break the Ice or other ice-related games. But speaking of ice, we had an ice expert reach out to us over social media, and I thought this is kind of curious, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So we invited Bryson, the Brolar Bear, to come onto the pod, and here he is. Bryson, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bryson.
Yeah.
What is
Bryson?
up? Don't wake daddy boy.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey, man.
we're just
welcome.
welcome. First of all, you're you're a polar bear.
Yeah, respectfully, Joe, yeah, I gotta say, I am a polar bear. Elephant in the room, polar bear in the room.
Okay. All right.
I am a polar bear. I'm 1,000-pound, carnivorous beast.
I was going to say it, but
Okay.
Don't worry, guys.
Should we be worried? Okay.
I know polar bears are deadly in the wild. Are
Oh, absolutely. Me and all my boys, we're deadly as hell.
Yeah. Where? So I mean, like, where are you from? Where do you hail
North
from?
Pole, baby.
North
Okay.
Pole. Okay.
From the North Pole, way up there, way up north. About as north as you can go.
About as north.
but who are your boys? Just other.
Oh, hey.
You got
Let
boys?
me,
Bryson,
straight up,
yourself.
Brice, and I don't know if you guys may have seen me before.
Yeah.
I'm something of a Brolar bear of note.
Okay.
But you might have seen my family members here and there.
Like the Coke
No.
polar bears?
Oh, for real?
You call him the Coke polar bear?
Yeah.
I call him Grandpa.
That's your grandpa?
No way.
What the hell?
Yeah. Bro.
Okay, we got
What
a
a
celebrity.
lineage.
Damn, this is the
Wow.
best guest we've gotten. So.
Dude,
Oh, and I mean, I don't like to talk about it. Now I'm just name dropping.
Yeah.
But my boy Trenton,
Who's Trenton?
you may have seen him when you go to like Target.
Yeah.
And you see the ices.
no way.
No
That's my
way.
boy Trenton
Dude,
right up there.
Trenton's the icy polar
He's
bear?
cool.
Here's the
now,
thing
dude.
about Trenton, though. He kind of got that icy gig, and he got all brand new on us.
Oh, wow.
He went all Hollywood.
Damn.
So
Trenton
me and all
would
the
do
other
that.
boys call him Hollywood now.
Okay.
It's pretty funny,
That's
dude.
pretty
It's pretty
funny.
funny. Like, hey, what's up, Hollywood?
That's good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, we're all kind of like a group of like, showbiz polar bears.
Yeah.
I was in season 1, episode 4 of Lost, but I didn't want to.
That was you. I haven't seen it, but I've
was
heard good things
you.
about your performance.
Wow.
That was
so
me.
what the hell were you...
So I don't know if you remember from the episode, there was a shot of a polar bear.
Yeah.
And that's me. The
Damn,
shot of a polar
that's
bear.
you.
And then the polar bear starts running towards them.
Yeah.
Not me. Though.
Oh, okay.
They got a
Yeah,
whole
stunt
different-
double.
That was actually,
Stunt
if you
double.
can believe it, looks ferocious. That was my girl Trixie.
Wait,
Trixie?
Trixie.
Yeah, it was
Is she
a
a
female
stunt-
polar bear.
Is she a stunt polar bear?
Not a stunt polar bear. She just
Okay.
she looked better for the role.
For the shot.
Yeah, I
Were
gotta
you
say-
were you like I hate to see you leave, but I like to watch because she's like it's a shot of her running away, yeah, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The phrase I can't say.
The
it.
gnarly stuff that came out of my mouth after that. Listen,
I can't even
I don't want to
imagine.
spoil it. But me and Trixie have been going on 16 years strong now.
Wow,
We have a couple
okay.
cubs of our own.
Oh, congrats!
I'm aging now. I'm an aging Brolar bear, but I'm still living my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see, like, on your social media, like, your hashtag is always Trixie Thixie. So, like, all the time, dude.
I'm sorry, but if you could show me a thought thicker than Trixie, girls coming in at 900 pounds. They don't get much thicker. So hashtag Trixie Thixie.
Yeah, okay.
Also, dude, like, every
also
tweet-
followers of Don't Wake Daddy use the hashtag Trixie Thixie
Oh no!
for 60% off Coke products.
Yeah,
Grandpa promise.
All you gotta do is tweet, and you'll just get 60% off Coke products.
Coach's gonna see that.
That's the Bryson
Get 60% off.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
thanks for joining us,
Yeah,
Bryson.
thanks for coming along.
Absolutely no problem. You guys are my boys. You guys can call me Bryce.
Okay,
Oh,
Bryce.
Bryce.
I go Bryce for short. You're not my homie bros.
No.
They call me Ice
Okay.
because of my ice expertise.
Yeah.
And it's Ice short for Bryce.
Okay, so that's why we brought you along, and we're playing a game about ice, and your social media presence, besides hashtag Trixie Thixie, is a lot about just ice. You're icing every day. You're talking about ice. You
Hashtag
say,
icy.
I love it.
and
So-
you say you're an ice expert. Can you tell us about
So-
that? How'd you become an ice expert?
Because we want to be like, as much as we want to be informative on board games, you kind of want to inform our listeners on other.
Absolutely. And it just makes sense for a Brolar bear to be all about the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes
I'm
sense.
all about the ice. I've been passionate about ice. Oh man, since its inception.
Yeah?
Since the
Okay.
inception of ice?
Since the inception of ice, I
Wait.
have been passionate about it.
Since
Since the beginning of time? What?
cold.
Yeah, ice is cold as hell. Actually, it's always better when it's cold.
Okay.
Okay.
If you let your ice get warm,
Hang
it
on.
changes and it's just different.
Yeah, it turns into
Oh,
water.
yeah. Right?
What?
I would say that, yeah.
I'm not
I would
a
say that
scientist,
it's
but
so
okay,
bad that it's
okay.
basically water. So, I mean, don't wake daddy boys. Just because, you know, when I try to make appearances, I'm a little gaster. So, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, take a look under your seats.
What did you?
Do we have like a surprise? Like what's
going on
under here?
Oh,
What
yeah.
is this?
Oh, hey, Marino. Sorry, you were quiet for a
Yeah, I'm here. I've just been listening. Yeah, well, first off, a 1,000-pound polar bear walked into my house and sat right next to me, and we're sharing a mic. So yeah, I'm being a little quiet. So,
Yeah,
kinda
that's okay.
scary.
No, I get it.
Now,
Okay.
this is a Smirnoff.
Okay.
You fucking guys just got iced, bro.
All right. Okay, Brice.
Bryce, come on, man. Wait, is this
This is not.
Bryson be icing, baby.
Okay.
Bryson B. Ison?
Now,
I mean,
that's
thank you.
Thank
but-
you for the Smirnoff Ice.
It's a
I'll just set
Smirnoff
it
ice,
down.
baby. No. Do you not know the rules of icing?
What? I mean, I thought you were an icing expert.
Bros ice bros, baby.
What's that mean?
I guess.
You guys have so much to learn about
I'm
icing.
30. I don't do this.
God, he wants us to.
I think that's the perfect age to know what bros icing bros is. You got to get on one knee and chug the whole thing.
All right, Joe, you go first.
Okay.
Hang on. You
I
gotta
guess
get
I'm
on
gonna.
a knee.
Oh, fuck.
You
Hell
gotta
yeah.
get on one knee and go.
Yeah, chug. Hell yeah, Joe. Hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Joe. Drink. Oh, he
Oh,
only got halfway through and he
okay.
almost yarfed.
I can't chug like I used to.
Yeah. Oh no!
all right, Brice, can he stop, please? This
Brice.
is dangerous.
Please, can stop. Oh, and he's done.
Oh, hell yeah. Joe's the number one don't wake daddy boy. Yo, respectfully,
Wow.
Joe, you are the man. Okay.
Hey, I give in to peer pressure so easily.
Wow.
Oh,
Honestly, that meant a lot to me.
oh.
We're bros.
Are we
now.
closer?
Yeah.
I guess me and Brice are
You're ice boys.
we're ice boys.
We're bros.
We're bros.
So can he call you ice now?
You can call me Ice now.
Wow.
Scott, I didn't see you chugging.
No, I guess I'm gonna do that now. I guess.
Scott,
And I should have
It's
gone.
twist off.
I think
I
that
can't twist it off.
respectfully, Scott, that's a twist off.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, my weak little hands can't quite get there.
I bet Brice could
Bryson,
open it.
could you give me some help?
Yeah,
Bryson,
let me just
please?
quickly open that. Hell yeah,
Okay.
open that shit.
All right. Well. Oh yeah.
You could come closer. I'm a ferocious 1,000-pound beast, but you could come a little closer.
I mean,
to me,
I'm a
Scott.
little nervous
Did
to
you-
be honest. Like, there's like a little bit of blood dripping from your mouth right now.
No, that's fine. I caught an elephant seal on the way in.
Oh, you what?
Actually, those are Antarctic, but since I felt like I was this far south, may as well go all the way.
I guess I don't have to go on both knees. I'm just so used to doing that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hell yeah. Scott.
Scott, there he goes. This
Chug that shit, bro.
dude, you're so
Hell yeah.
Wow. He's not taking
hell
breaks
yeah.
like I did either.
Honestly, I'm surprised that you guys let me come on your podcast and you did this. Wow.
Wow.
Scott, you're a madman. Dude, you're an absolute... Respectfully, Scott, you are like... You may have just passed Joe. Hey,
Wait, no, Scott.
dude,
Hell yeah, ice.
my mom calls me Bryson. The
Yeah?
ladies call me Brice. You, my friend, you call me Ice.
Damn.
yeah.
You call me Ice from now on,
All right,
boys.
ice.
I guess it's Marino's turn, huh?
Oh yeah.
Marino's got to go.
Jesus, right? Cough right into the mic, why don't you? You know, that
was horrible.
I'll pass.
Ah, Marino, you
No,
got it.
Marino.
No, you.
All right.
Hey,
I'll
you're part of
do
the
it.
Bryson,
Right.
crack that one open.
Yeah, let me get this for you, Marino. Yeah! All right.
Oh man.
Guys,
Damn.
I can't chug.
You can chug.
Bryson's going to think less of me.
No, what? Bryson's all. If I know anything about Brice is not about judging people. He's accepting.
Uh-oh.
Marino, come on.
He's about halfway through. Took a little break.
He's pulling what I did, which was the half chug. Like,
Bryson, cheer him on.
Bryson, cheer him on. Bryson was sitting in silent disgust watching you do
Yeah.
that.
He was pretty
Yo,
upset.
Marino, respectfully, you're a little bitch. Couldn't even get through that shit. Oh, shit. Look, Marino just sitting there with this... Eyes watering.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Well, that was a good way to break the ice.
Hell yeah, I don't get it.
But let's so that was funny. So let's talk about ice though. So
Yeah,
yeah,
as-
ice.
about ice.
So, like I said, ice. I mean, look, you want fun facts?
yeah, let's
Tell
do
me
I
some
got you right
fun
here.
facts about-
So in 1999, Smirnoff wanted to enter like the party
Hang on.
scene. What's up?
What? Oh, so maybe it's ice. Maybe he's talking about the polar ice caps or something. Well,
Okay,
let's
smear. Okay.
yeah, go
So
ahead.
like Smirnoff wanted to enter like the party scene.
Yeah.
And they were like, what can we do? And I don't know.
Get
In my
water
research,
cold?
I was gonna say maybe Zima was around already. I don't think so. They introduced Smirnoff Ice, and this shit took off. And honestly, it's changed my life.
Okay, what does
So
that have to
you're-
do
What's
with
up, Scott?
what does that have to do with ice?
Respectfully.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, that's everything about ice.
Ice. So I just got to ask. You know, I'm just gonna put it out there. I guess I was under the impression when you reached out to us, you know, being an ice expert,
Yeah.
that you were gonna. I'm slurring my words already.
You drunk,
This ice
Scott?
I said, don't be afraid.
Thanks. But you know, you're not talking about like water getting cold.
Yeah.
And turning solid.
Yeah, hell
You're
yeah.
not. You're not. That's not what you're talking about. You're not that kind of ice
Well,
expert.
maybe that was just a joke, a trivia
So,
point.
Sure.
I think
okay,
I
so
made it
let
pretty
us-
clear that I'm an ice expert.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like
And
water getting cold.
I think
All right,
listeners
fine,
want to be
fine.
informed on the polar ice cap situation
Yeah.
and the environment.
You know,
so
I mean, we're pretty like our listeners are pretty interested in
environmentalism, and-
environmentalism, global warming, and the such. Like,
You like that stuff?
yeah,
You like geography?
yeah.
Let me hit you with this then, nerds.
okay,
You get a little hostile, but
yeah,
Here's a little bit of ice trivia.
Okay.
Then. The largest diamond in the world was found where?
the largest. Okay, I mean, I guess that's kind of ice.
that's
you know, ice.
the North Pole.
Africa.
Wrong. South America, actually.
South
If
America,
you can believe
okay, wow.
this.
I can't believe that.
You would have thought South Africa.
Yeah.
Joe just burped respectfully.
I just burped and I almost fell over.
passed out. Joe's freaking drunk.
Twisted, bro. After
Yeah.
one Smirnoff
All right,
ice.
guys.
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys brought me on here.
Yeah, talk about
You
ice.
invited me on to talk about ice.
Yeah.
You don't, for some reason, you don't like the ice I'm talking about.
I mean, I like it. It's weird. I feel a little duped.
Yeah.
Fine. To be honest, I kind of knew that you guys wanted it for real, talking about ice. But
Tell me-
it's kind of a sore subject. You know, it's kind of a sore
Wait,
subject.
Oh, I'm
Why?
sorry. I'm
What?
sorry, Bryson. If I may.
Bryson?
Respectfully, Scott, I think you have to start calling me Brice again.
Oh,
You kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but let me.
I'm sorry.
Let me hit you
It's
with
a
this
sore
one real quick.
subject.
Let me hit you with this one real quick.
Okay.
It's a sore subject for me. We all know what's going on with this planet,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not great.
It's not good.
but let me just say this. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of fun facts to maybe protect yourself a little bit
Yeah.
and to not break the ice.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, because
So,
I mean,
like,
we clearly
Don't want to break the ice.
Yeah.
We were just playing a game.
don't.
So, like, let's
break
say you
the
find
ice.
yourself over a frozen lake or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me give you guys some hints and tricks of what you should do. Oh no, you know what? Not a frozen lake. Up in the Arctic.
Oh,
Up near me. Up,
Yeah.
up in my neck of woods.
Okay.
yeah.
So, like, here's some stuff that you probably shouldn't do, especially you two. Maybe
I don't know what that
you
means.
definitely, I don't know, probably want to wear like really warm shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You should wear like some heaters on your feet.
Some heaters?
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you get the surface underneath you all real hot, and make
Okay.
sure to take big heavy steps.
Now this seems like you're like making fun of us.
I'm gonna eat you.
That's what's going on.
No, don't. Never
I'm
mind.
pissed off.
Okay.
You know what?
You know
what? I'm gonna get some really warm stuff. You know what I hear is really nice and warm?
What?
Polar bear fur. Yeah. If I'm ever up in the Antarctic, I'm gonna give me some.
Scott, don't
polar-
say that in front of a polar bear, dude.
Respectfully,
He's gonna
Scott,
smack the shit out
you
of you,
hurt
dude.
me in such a way right now.
Please sit down, Bryce. I was joking. Look, I'm
Guys,
sorry.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Let it. Pinot and I've been respectful this whole time.
Respectfully, Joe, no, you haven't.
What the fuck? Okay. What about Marino's bitch ass over there?
Yeah, come on.
I'm minding my own business. I didn't want to piss off the polar bear when he walked in.
Brolar bear, dude.
He's a
Call me
Brolar
a
bear,
Brolar
you
bear.
dumb bitch.
This guy's not a bro. Marino, you have to call me Bryson.
I've been saying this entire time. Marino's he's kind of like a beta.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it in front of his face, but since we're all here in front of this polar bear,
Say it to my
kinda-
face. I believe the same about myself, Joseph. Thank you.
Wow.
Honestly, Joe, though, respectfully,
yeah.
I think I've had about enough of you guys.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
So I'm going to take my leave, and I'm all the ice that I brought for you guys so nicely, I'm taking it with me.
No.
So you know what? It was gross. You can take it.
Toodaloo, bitches.
Bye.
See ya,
Bye.
See ya, Brice.
Bryson.
Bryson.
Bryson, the
Later, Bryson.
Brolar bear.
Later.
Well, that was weird. Thanks, Bryson, for coming on.
And
God, it's almost like Bryson didn't have an out for
Yeah.
his
Nope.
whole thing. He didn't
just-
know how he was going to end that or anything. that was wild.
that was interesting.
That was pretty bad.
I mean, that was cool. We had a polar bear here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was cool.
Actually,
Especially one so famous.
so famous. We had a celebrity. And
Yeah.
we didn't even know that when he contacted us.
It's cool.
That's the
I'd read-
closest I've ever been to a polar bear. It's usually there's at least a distance of like a fence and like a pit
Oh, yeah, or some glass.
and some glass.
I'd
but-
rather meet his grandpa, but that's fine.
Yeah, you know what? What was his cousin's name? Trevor Trenton.
I think he said. I don't think it was his cousin. It was just his boy.
Oh, his boy
Trenton.
Trenton. You know what? I want to meet Trenton. He seems cool.
Yeah. Seems cool, so.
Damn, I'm a little disappointed though. I did expect some like. I guess we got to get like Neil deGrasse Tyson or some shit on to talk
Yeah,
about,
we'll call
ice
him
or something.
Yeah, we'll call him on for next week.
But that was Bryson the polar bear.
Yeah. So fun. Thanks. Do we have any other segments or anything? Any other?
You know
'cause
what?
I think we
I
can
got
kinda
one,
wrap it
and
up
I know
here.
that I think I got one.
You got one.
I had this thought.
Yep.
I had this thought. Just trying to give a little continuity to our podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a callback real quick.
Callback. I've heard of those.
Oh, have you? Of course he has, dude.
Of course he has.
You know where I learned that at?
Freaking
Where'd you learn that?
I learned that at Second City, the comedy school, funniness, funny
school,
times.
Hell yeah. That's
good.
So anyway, I don't know. I think one of our early episodes, it may have been episode 2, 3. I don't remember. One of the episodes, one of you guys brought up a fact about a movie that was going to be made.
Not a
Candyland.
chance. Nope.
Candyland. When we were playing Candyland, one of you guys brought up that there was going to be a movie made about Candyland starring Adam Sandler.
Yes.
The Sandman himself.
The Sandman
So that's
himself.
nuts, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and I don't know.
What were you thinking?
Norm Mcdonald just passed away, and
rest in peace.
Sandler was on my mind because I saw he was paying his respect. So Sandler was on my mind, so I thought about this segment. Like, if there was a movie made about "Don't Break the Ice," starring Adam Sandler, what would that be about?
Oh, shucks.
It'd be kind of like the Polar Express
What? With Tom Hanks?
with Tom Hanks.
Okay.
It would be animated in a similar way, at least, to kind of like allude to it. But then it would turn into, it'd be Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
starring Adam Sandler, obviously.
Obviously.
And he'd be on a train. Maybe there'd be a little bit of Snowpiercer in there, like a dystopian.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen that movie?
With
Weird.
Chris Evans? I haven't seen it.
Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
No, I've not.
Weird as hell. And then maybe it would turn into what's that? What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he gets mauled by a bear
Oh,
and then has
Revenant?
to,
Revenant?
Yeah, it would turn into a Revenant kind of thing where Adam Sandler would just have to survive out in the cold.
Did he get
Dying.
mauled by a bear?
Yeah,
Polar bear?
he would get mauled by a polar bear. Yeah.
Oh. A lot of polar bear talk this episode.
There is a lot of polar bear talk. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mine would be Don't Break the Ice. It would it would be a Adam Sandler plays a very like timid guy, single guy who doesn't know how to talk to people, talk to women.
Okay.
And he meets a genie who makes him the smoothest man ever. He can just talk to anyone. He knows how to break the ice.
Oh, okay.
But it comes with a terrible curse.
Of what?
Of he friggin' I don't know. He
slowly turns into a polar bear.
he slowly turns into a polar bear. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Every time he breaks the ice with a girl, like he like
He turns more and more until he finally he spends the entire movie just like meeting chicks left and right,
Uh-huh.
and he
Yep.
finally meets like the girl of his dreams, but by that time
He's a polar bear.
he's a polar bear.
Wow.
But she still
So
loves
sad.
him and accepts him anyway.
Wow.
Marino, what you got?
So it's a morbidly obese polar bear just timidly walking over ice for an hour and a half. Besides that, I got nothing.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I wonder what if Bryson was still here, what
Wow.
he would have thought.
Yeah. Probably something dumb.
Respectfully, Scott, I was in
he's
the other
back.
room this whole
Holy
time,
shit.
listening to you motherfuckers talk about me, talk shit about me, say you'd rather meet my grandfather. Well, guess what?
What?
Grandfather's passed.
Oh.
And they got all these other polar bears playing the Coca-Cola polar bear.
Oh no.
No
sorry, I
way.
didn't-
That was Grandpa Lou. Yeah, I said Grandpa Lou.
You get
Just like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
you got two grandpas? Oh, I'm having people.
Yeah, I got two grandpas.
Do they sleep in the same bed? Head to toe?
Like toe
toe to toe.
Yeah, toe to toe. Grandpa Lou and Louise, and Grandpa Frank and Francine.
Wait, so is there like a an entire like Willy Wonka factory just run by polar bears?
Yeah. It's the Smirnoff Ice Can Factory.
Okay.
It's in Siberia. I've been trying to tell you guys this.
You know what? I do appreciate that fact.
Thanks, Bryson.
The more you know.
Could you leave
Respectfully,
now,
though,
please?
this time I'm going to get out of here.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Bryce.
Actually, guys, I feel like I left rudely the first time, and I hope you'll have me back.
We'll see.
If you ever play another ice game,
Oh, no.
If we ever play another ice game, we'll have you back, Bryson.
I've got a couple right off the dome.
respectfully, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
Glad he didn't eat us that time.
Yeah, he's still a little bitch, though.
I mean, he is a big ass, like 10-foot tall polar bear. So
I'm not saying shit.
yeah,
He was mad at me.
He was a little mad. He didn't like you at all, Marino.
No, he did not.
A lot of animosity.
Because he's an animal. Hey, that was this week's episode of Don't Wake Daddy. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email us at don'twakedaddypod@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Don't Wake Dad Pod. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find full episodes of our podcast and maybe even visual content. Sometime. Who knows? I don't know.
We'll get Bryson working on it.
Bryson the polar
Does
bear.
Bryson do video editing and shit?
I think so.
I bet he does.
He's a Renaissance man.
He is. Renaissance
polar
Bear.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be a good movie. Renaissance Bear.
Renaissance bear. That's pretty
Right?
good.
He's like a painter. Okay, anyway. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
That right there is worth a 5-star
That was
review.
pretty good. He's a bear. He's a bear in that page, and they call him Renaissance Bear. That doesn't even have a pun or anything. He's just Renaissance Bear.
There's no play on words at all.
It literally could have been Renaissance Squirrel. It could have been anything.
That's it. That's it. Hey, come on. We've earned your 5-star review. If you are still listening for some reason, please open up that app, give us a 5-star review.
Hey, and if you leave a 5-star review and compliment us, roast us, say anything, as long as it's not bad, we may even read it on the pod.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about that, huh? What do y'all think about that?
You guys like that?
You like that?
You guys like that, you listeners?
You like that?
You guys would like that, wouldn't you?
Huh,
Yeah.
You like that?
You guys would like. You like that?
I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Bye.
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 You like that?
Don't wake daddy!
This is how you do it.
Boom, boom. This is how we do it.